Hey peeps and peepettes, my name is Dara. You just entered Dear Hallmark. This is my space where I can talk about Hallmark Channel stuff and Up TV stuff and Great American Family stuff. And with Christmas coming up, we're going to add our cousins at Lifetime as well. But for today, what we're going to talk about is our last Fall into Love entry. Y'all, first of all, this is our third, technically, autumn movie out of the entire lineup, but we're not going to hold grudges. We're going to relax, relate, release. Say it again, relax, relate, release. Okay. Autumn in the City stars Amy Teagarden and Evan Roderick, right? As Piper and Austin, respectively. Piper is a 29-year-old. She don't know what she want to do with her life. She's moving to New York City in a subletted apartment for 2 months to find her calling. She leaves the comforts of Omaha, Nebraska and her family business to really kind of search for her dreams. What is it she wants to do in life? She doesn't know. She's finna find it in one of the biggest cities in the world. So she gets to the big city. It just tickles me to say that, first of all. So she gets to the big city and she meets Austin. Austin is the guy across the hall. He is a writer who wants to write children's books. Whatever about the synopsis. Listen, you can look at it on the website, whatever. Here's my bone to pick with this movie. I wish I had my emotional support cup of green juice because I need y'all to I have a water bottle. So I'm gonna need you to I'm gonna need y'all to come close and we're gonna talk. Okay. I didn't like this movie. I really didn't like it. The character of Piper was made, I feel like they dumbed her down. Like there's a way you can go about writing a story about a woman who's looking for her calling or searching for her calling, and she's reaching a milestone birthday, like 30, which is what Piper, like she wanted to accomplish and find her dreams by 30. There's a way to do it without making her look spacey and like Legally Blonde. You know what I'm saying? I just felt a ways. I really did. I'll say this, putting my emotional support down. I went through that moment, not career-wise, but personally. When I went through it when I turned 29. I remember it was like my whole life flashed before my eyes. And I said, oh my goodness, when am I going to get married? When am I going to have kids? What are my kids going to do? Am I going to be a PTA mom? Am I going to be... Like, I had all of these thoughts about life, like one after the other, like flash. And it became so much pressure and it bogged me down. And I remember talking to my godmom about it and she helped me through it. But I can relate to that place in life that Piper was at in the movie, but the execution and the way she went about it, I'm like, chickadee, Cicerone, what are we doing going onto a Broadway stage thinking it's a restaurant? Can we talk? What are we doing going on a Broadway stage? I can understand, like, maybe the theater itself was unassuming, you didn't know. Okay, I'll give that to you. But you get on stage, see the theater seats out, and then have the nerve to say, well, this is an interesting restaurant setup. That I was clear cut out. And I called it 7 minutes into the movie. I dialed 611. I said, oh, she's going to illustrate his children's book. Okay, bye. I called it. And of course, that's exactly what happened, because Piper likes to draw in the interim in her hobbies and her, whatever. And y'all, this movie was just exhausting. Like, okay, I gotta bring my emotional support back. This movie, I wanted so much more for this movie, especially because it being the only other autumnal movie that we got out of the 3 total. I'm counting Wedding of a Lifetime, Pumpkin Everything, and then this. And another thing that kind of bogged it down is because I could tell we were on a movie set. Like, there were some things that looked a little fake to me. Like, it wasn't even like we were in a city in Vancouver or in Toronto or something, making it look like New York City. It was it gave me full on movie set. That's what I felt with the locale. And even her opening up the window, and you can tell it was a picture. Like, you could tell that wasn't real. I was just really thrown. I was shocked. You were shocked? Yes, I was shocked. Wait, what was that? That was a sound I saw on Reels. It was like, you're shocked? Why are you shocked? That's where I'm getting that from. But in any event, if anything, what I loved about this movie was the male lead, Evan Roderick. I thought he killed it. And I loved his character. And I would have rathered his character being the main character. And let Piper, if we could reconstruct Piper as a different character, she can keep the name, sure. But have her be the woman across the hall. And him being the one, like, she can still sublet, she can still be new, but him trying to get his children's book published. I was full into that. That mama though can miss me. She can miss me all day and night. I ain't like her. No siree, Bobcat Buddy. I didn't like her one iota. And maybe that was the point, but I felt like they pushed it a little bit too far in my opinion. But I was just disappointed with the way that they wrote Piper's character. I think if they wrote her with a tad bit more realism, because I understand that we have to suspend reality with these Hallmark movies. I'm all for that. But there's only so much I can suspend before it's like, all right, boss, like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? So that's kind of my thing with Autumn in the City. And I honestly, to talk about this movie more hurts, so I'm gonna just end it here. But what I will say is that we are in Countdown to Countdown. So Countdown to Countdown, this is the second annual one for Dear Hallmark. And it's literally, we're counting down to Christmas. Each day, I'm going to be releasing something for your listening or your viewing pleasure. Today is the review for Autumn in the City. Tomorrow, you are going to get my Fall into Love ranking for Hallmark Channel specifically. We are going to rank how those Fall into Love movies fell in my heart and where my heart belongs concerning those, as well as someone else. We got a guest coming into the home of Dear Hallmark to help me rank those Fall into Love movies. So that's going to be fun. And that will be Tuesday. Wednesday, we got your Chesapeake Shores finale. I'll just leave it at that. Thursday, y'all, your girl finally saw Signed, Sealed, and Delivered. So I'm giving you a sneak peek at season 3 of Dear Hallmark for the new year. And I am going to be reviewing the pilot episode of Signed, Sealed, and Delivered. That will be released Thursday. And Friday, to end it, to Sign, Sealed, Deliver it to you, I'm going to give you my top 10 Hallmark movies from this year. Because I count this batch separate. You know, Christmas is its own ball game. It's its own field. It's its own batch of ice, yeah? So I'm going to give you my top 10 favorite Hallmark movies this year. And then we're going to get into the Christmas tilt-a-whirl that it is. Just make sure, we're going to try not to throw up in the process because we're still going to eat good. But it's going to be one big tilt-a-whirl of fun. And I hope you guys are along for the ride. So put in the comments below what you liked, what you disliked, what you're looking forward to, what you're not looking forward to. I'll see you guys down there. And there's some links in the description as it pertains to Dear Hallmark. You can look at that and stuff. But in any event, I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Ciao, my friends. Oh, wait, crown rating 2. 1 for Evan and 1 for Autumn. Okay, bye.